Adam Fox's flip got deflected into the corner. He has it back at the line. Lets it go through a crowd. Lindgren tested. Rebound. Score! Connor Sherry makes it 1-0 New York just 23 seconds in.
Great start for the home team. The Rangers win the puck battle in the corner. Fox, who delivers the puck quickly. He did it 3 or 4 times yesterday afternoon. Gets this puck right on goal, and Lindgren can't catch it because it was deflected by Sherry on the way in. We'll get a look at this, but that puck drops a couple. Worked their way back into the game, down 1-0.
Their man up. Another reason they've been hot lately, an improved power play. That's sent toward the net by Ryan Leonard. Gavrikov played it out. They missed the net. Lapierre from the top angle. Stopped by Shesterkin. And it comes to Perreault. He lost it in the neutral zone to Roy. Both teams trying to change. Lafreniere trying to catch the Caps, and a blocker save made by Lindgren. Justin Sourdif up the near wall. Now Beauvillier. Sandin off for Feravari, and a save made by Shesterkin. Wilson, 1 goal away from back-to-back 30-goal seasons. Feravari down low. Dubois stopped from close range.
When this puck goes through the middle of the ice, it looks like it's going to Wilson, but Wilson's tied up. Look at Shesterkin track it. His shoulders are up the entire way, and as Dubois wants to short side this, Shesterkin gets the right shoulder on it. It's a really good save, one that he made.
Drops it for Chychrun. Good stick by Fox. And now Lafreniere with Perreault trailing, and a save by Lindgren. A good one with the glove. 1,005 total, including the playoffs. Only Wayne Gretzky has more with 11 more. Schneider. That's turned aside by Lindgren. A centering pass. Now Miller. Sandin got there first, but Miller took it back. Gavrikov. That hit his own man in the slot. Cartier. Here's a breakaway for McMichael. He scores! Connor McMichael! And we're tied at 1.
Opinion's an absolute unicorn in this league. He's a monster, of course. He runs people over. He's one of the most fearsome hitters in the league. But the pass he makes to McMichael is crisp. It's a feather. It lands flat. And McMichael's got time to take a look, and he beats Shesterkin under the glove. This is a great release to beat Shesterkin, all on that crisp pass.
In the win against Buffalo, that ended an 11-game goalless drought. And now he has it on back-to-back nights. Here they come again, and Protas hit the goal post.
Last night as well. He's got 22 goals at 5-on-5 this year, 24 total. He never gets power play time, which somewhere down the road I assume he will. But he beat Shesterkin clean off the...
From Carolina, and that one doesn't look like they're going to get it. They did get help from Minnesota today, who won in Detroit. Sakura put it on net. Matt Roy centered, free puck. Then right on net, and another try for Duhaime.
Spencer Carberry's just blown away with what he's already been able to do.
Played 2 years at Boston University. He had 80 points in those 2 years, which led all NCAA defensemen. 31 goals again this year for the Great Eight. It's a Ranger power play. Trocheck, tough angle shot. That hit Charlie Lindgren up high. It looked like it really just tried to simplify things. Get the puck and people to move quickly. Cooley, rebound for Perreault, knocked away by Lindgren. Bouncing puck down low as it was snapped toward the net by Lafreniere. Chip that goes to Trocheck, the open man, and a nice glove save by Lindgren. And he couldn't do anything with it. 15 on the penalty to Beauvillier. 3 minutes gone by, second period, tied at 1. Fox, Miller. Again, they moved the puck quickly, but it hopped off the stick of Lafreniere. Zibanejad, they score! J.T. Miller tipped it in. A power play goal. And the Rangers go back on top.
Miller's going to start this play. He comes outside the blue line, and his pass goes through the stick of Lafreniere. He ends up at the goal crease. And one thing that players are starting to do a lot more is get their feet involved in the play. They don't kick it, but they get their feet where they can stop the puck. The one-timer by Zibanejad is supposed to be a pass across the net.
Now Cooley trying to move away from Van Riemsdyk, running out of room along the line, found Trocheck, pestered by Dubois. Brodzinski moved it to Schneider. From the dot, they score! Tipped in by Will Cooley. And New York leads 3-1.
The Rangers with 275 hits on the year. That's never been a problem for him. He's a prototypical power forward because of his strength and size. He's got good hands. This one, he just bowls his way into the crease. And as Van Riemsdyk tries to deny the pass from Schneider.
With Laban Zibanejad.
That shot by Chychrun was the first of the period for the Caps.
He moves it down low. Dubois room. Down low again. Turnaround shot by Leonard. Smothered by Shesterkin.
Late last year and really had, I think, had the benefit of what those games showed him what the NHL was about. He came into this year, had a good start, got hurt.
Leonard cross ice. Wilson had it taken off his stick. And now here's Trocheck. They've done a good job on the kill lately. They've killed 17 of the last 18. Cooley scores! Just out of the box, Will Cooley. And it's 4-1 for the New York Rangers.
Man, you think about this when you're in the penalty box. First of all, you're hoping for a kill. Now you think maybe I could get a chance. You saw Cooley come in late, so there's nobody there to pick him up. He's going to come in back behind Braden Schneider. He's just out of the box. He's been on the ice a couple of seconds. This shot here will deflect off the stick.
And it's 4-1 New York. Here's Zibanejad trying to break in. Zibanejad hit the post.
It looks good for the Rangers, or for the Capitals right now. Zibanejad powers his way through on the breakaway. This will hit the right pad of Lindgren. It hits the goal post. It bounces up over top of his head. I guess that's probably the best break. Things to think about. Does he want a reduced role? Would he accept that? Does he want to train again? I mean, he's 40, right? Training's not that fun the older you get.
Meloche dropped it back for lob out in front. They score! Adam Sikora. Another goal from a Ranger rookie. And they're up 5-1.
Chuckling and how much these guys love to play together and how they love to score. Look at Meloche, the big guy in the corner, coming to the front of the net to celebrate with his buddy Sikora, and Noah Laba, who makes a beautiful pass. He comes across the net. They are so pumped to score.
McMichael couldn't get possession. He's killing with Wilson as the forwards, Roy and Faravari. They score! Adam Fox through a crowd. 6-1 New York, another power play goal. Trophy winner.
We're talking about all the young guys and their production. The older guys say, hey, what about us too? Fox is going to get this puck at the point. Trocheck does not deflect this. It goes straight in. And as the Rangers are celebrating, Trocheck turns around and says, no, I didn't touch this. The Fox shot goes clean in.
Trevor Van Riemsdyk. Carried across the line, Beauvillier turned in the wrong direction. And that leads to a break opportunity for Trocheck. He scores right through Charlie Lindgren, who's having a rough night in goal. The onslaught continues. And the Rangers lead 7-1.
His way to a loose puck here is he basically gets himself inside of Beauvillier and pushes him off the puck. Beauvillier's had a tough night. He had that delay of game penalty that ended up as a power play goal. Watch Trocheck's head. He's looking away from the net. He's looking past the whole way. The net has not moved.
A lot of rumors involving the Minnesota Wild. He's still here. Here's Ethan Frank in alone. A penalty coming here. Shesterkin made the stop. It has expired. There's the slash in on the hands of Ethan Frank. Here's Emily Kaplan. Whether they make it or not, their future seems bright. And you have back and celebrate, you have a chance. Perreault, free, Lafreniere, and a stop by Lindgren.
They score. It's Stamkos and Forsberg that are involved in it. They're having terrific years, both of them.
Charlie Lindgren. Protas the other way. Wilson trying to send him in. Protas didn't get a lot on the backhand. Pressure on the back check by Sikora.
I mean, that would have been the easiest guess of all. But man, could those guys agitate.
And credit to our terrific research department working hard in a 7-1 game. Cooley, hat-trick, and he scores! Will Cooley, his first career hat-trick. And an 8-1 lead for New York.
Cooley missed one earlier in the third period. He could really shoot the puck. And this one he takes a sweet little dish from Zibanejad. Another turnover for the Capitals. And into the shelf for Will Cooley.